An advisory committee is a body, a group of individuals from the region that advises the board of directors on policy, anything really that can affect the access to service for the Anglophone minority in the region. We're really more at a higher level, I would say. It's not like a users committee or different things like that. We're really looking at the policies and procedures that would affect English minority within the CIS structure. I think it's very critical because as a board of directors making decisions on policy within a CIS structure, you might not realize that small change can make a huge impact on the English minority community. And we have made recommendations, like even in terms of the Access Committee, for instance. We made recommendations to the Board of Directors from the Advisory Committee on how the Access Committee should be structured. What should be the representation based on population across the region. And those things are very important when you're trying to improve access to services. A major policy for us is transportation, where we're so isolated. So we did a lot of reflection on the transport policy when it was getting modified, all of the structures of compensation for patients, how that whole channel of service was going to be done. So I think it's very critical because some of those bodies, the way they're structured is decided by the board. And so the advisory acts as kind of an intermediary before policy is adopted. Little things get missed that are very critically important to us as minority communities. So from what I've seen, and like I said, we've made probably I'd say 3 big recommendations since we've been in place. But I do think we've made difference, and all of our recommendations, which we're very proud of, have been respected by the board of directors of the CIS. We've never had anything that's come back and said, yeah, we're not going to put this in. I think there has to be more kind of awareness of the advisory committee's role at the community level. I think regional organizations on our territory have knowledge of the advisory committee now, but I think like the everyday person probably doesn't realize the mandate of the advisory committees. I don't think it's well known like in the broader community. People that are very involved know about advisory committees and that you can even enact an advisory committee and you have to request it. I don't think all of the communities are kind of aware of that nuance that they have to ask and, put in a formal request to have an advisory committee formed. So little things like that, I do think we have to work on in the future and do the promotion better in the community of what role this committee has. The community has to understand those more intricate parts of the health system and how crucial they are for us to getting quality service and access to services, because they are very critical. Because once policy is built, it's very hard to change policy.